It's Monday. This is what my hair looks like when I wake up. A little head banging.
I've spent almost 2 decades building other people's dreams, but I never really built my own. I've helped to make millions for others and left myself with 0 leverage. So I'm gonna do something insane. Some might say it's impossible. This is episode 1, a new start. I'm growing a brand new YouTube channel from scratch to 100,000 subscribers in just 12 months. And I'm gonna document the whole journey and bring you along for the ride.
Hey, my name is Albert. I'm a filmmaker and marketer, and I decided to do something crazy, and I'm gonna document the journey. So I've been building businesses, doing marketing for over 20 years, 22 years, and filmmaking for 14. And I've learned a whole lot along the way, and I've invested all that knowledge in building things for other people. And the biggest mistake I've been making is that I haven't built my own brand. I haven't built my own content channel. That was mine. I haven't built my own audience. I've always been building things for other people in exchange for money. And so the crazy thing I'm gonna do is I'm starting a brand new YouTube channel, and I'm documenting the journey from 0 to 100,000 subscribers. And I know that I can do this. And I'm gonna do whatever it takes by any means necessary. And I'm gonna take you guys on the journey. I'm gonna show you what I learned in real time. I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. I'm gonna show you behind the scenes, my mistakes, my failures, and my wins. I'm gonna share that with y'all. So if that sounds interesting, if you wanna watch me on this journey, consider subscribing, because I'm also gonna be sharing what I'm doing for my 7-figure clients in their businesses, in their YouTube channels. Because the big mistake I think a lot of people have been making is chasing trends with the short form content. The short form content, the ADHD editing, Instagram, Reels, TikTok. Yeah, you have a chance to go viral, but with AI coming online, this is gonna be nuts. And I think genuine connection, deeper, authentic connection for long form content is gonna win when the flood of AI content hits, which is gonna be this year and the next years. So I think to future-proof yourself, the way to do this is to get into long-form storytelling, deep, authentic connection, not chasing trends, sharing real value and knowledge, and letting people see who you really are. And so that's my intention and goal of this YouTube channel. I'm going to be myself. I'll show you my days, my wins, how I live my life, and what I'm up to with this goal in mind to help you and other people document what it takes to get from 0 to 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. If you want to join me and watch, then maybe cheer me on, then subscribe.
Let's go.
So why am I doing this, right? That's the question. Why am I doing this right now? Well, for one, I'm tired of not having leverage in my life, where as a filmmaker, marketer, with all the knowledge that I have and being able to help other people get what they want, I could have been built something for myself. And so I want to create leverage. And the best form of leverage I feel today is to have an evergreen, long-standing community built off of long-form content. I think YouTube is a future-proof way to create leverage in today's world as the things are changing. So that's one of the main reasons. I want to be a storyteller. I want to shoot and get better and tell stories better. And the only way to do that is to practice. The only way to do that is to do that yourself, for yourself. And I also get to just be creative and create whatever I want. And I'm not doing just client work where people are paying me to do the work and they get to tell me how to do it. So that's one of the main reasons I'm doing this. And so one thing I want to show on the journey is that even though I'm a filmmaker and I know about cameras, I have cameras and gear, audio, I'm using a wireless mic right now. Even though I have all these things and this knowledge, I'm going to share what I'm doing, also the gear I'm using, but also in reality, you don't need all these things, right? There's some basic things you do need, and I'm going to show that. I'm going to show those things, but you don't need crazy good gear to tell a good story, to tell an engaging story, and to get people to want to care about your journey, right? The brunt of the work, the most of that work is going to be on the scripting, storytelling, and all that. The production quality is going to add, and it's my creative art. It's what I get to do to be in my art, but it's not the most important thing. And it's definitely not the thing that you should let hold you back from creating what you want and telling your story on YouTube. Now again, there are things you have to do to structure it right and make sure it's entertaining and engaging for people to watch, but people care about characters and story. They want to see people win. They want to see a journey, right? There's a reason why people binge watch shows like Breaking Bad, right? You watch this guy who was a chemistry teacher. Over time, the circumstances transform himself into a meth dealer. It sounds crazy, but we went along for that ride. And I'll tell you what, when I got hooked on that show a long time ago, I couldn't stop watching it. There's this one scene where he's trying to kill this fly. I swear to God, I rewound that like 17 times. I'll never forget that part. So it's just things that stick in your mind, and it really is about making people care about the characters. And so on this story, this journey, I'm the character trying to get somewhere, and hopefully maybe you'll see yourself in myself and wanting some of the things that I want for your own self in your own way. And if I can help and I can have fun and be myself along the way, then that'll be great. Because this year, for 2025, my word is expression. I've been not expressing myself in words and art and things I want to create. And this year, it's all about that. So I'm going on these walks every morning to get my body right. Doing about 2 miles walking, and I'm walking because I hurt myself. I'm trying to incorporate the things I'm learning. So one thing I'm learning, creators of South Park, how they created such a cult show, the structure of a story.
We can take these beats, which are basically the beats of your outline, and if the words "and then" belong between those beats, you're f***ed, basically. You got something pretty boring. What should happen between every beat that you've written down is either the word "therefore" or "but." You come up with an idea and it's like, okay, this happens, right? And then this happens. No, it should be this happens, and therefore this happens. But this happens, therefore this happens.
I'm just trying to make that, trying to embody that and learn that. And so when I think about it, it's like my walks. I'm trying to do these walks, these 2 mile walks, because I'm looking to lose 45 pounds this year. That's what I want to drop down 45 pounds. But I hurt my back and I couldn't walk, couldn't sit for 2 weeks in bed, thinking that was it. That was going to be my life. So I've been walking to try to regain strength and fix whatever's wrong. I don't know if it's working. It's a challenge because I have to stop every like quarter mile to like stretch and like move my leg and my foot. I don't know what's wrong. I went to the urgent care when I couldn't walk and didn't do very much. The challenge is I'm doing the miles that I need to do, but it hurts. It hurts all the way up my leg, all the way.
I can't untie my shoe for some reason. Even 2 miles hurts a lot, but to come back and work, to do this work, the only comfortable position is for me to lay in bed and with a pillow. Man, I having issues here with this damn, what the hell? The moment I'm trying to film something, I can't untie my own fucking shoe. So the only way that I can actually edit is to do this. Put this down, lay down, use this pillow. It's like this whole operation just to be able to edit. And guess what? I gotta do it, so I do it. This is how I've been editing for the last several weeks since I've hurt my back. But guess what? I ain't quitting. Thought I'd be real and show you the reality. I usually edit on the giant ass screen and I'm down to this little one, so it's a lot harder to see, and editors know what I'm talking about. You need more screen space. Boy, clean your mirror.
Blueberries taste like
It's time to drive.
Going to shoot with Garrain Jones today. Driving to his house right now.
You'd be like, yo, where'd you get the ninja hat from? Woo! Artist power ninja hat for the win.
We're using the Amaran 200X, using 2 of them with the Light Dome 2, A7S4, 24 to 70, and we're using Citus Link, the app, to control these 2 lights.
Opportunities to bring people into a harmonious resonance, raise that vibration.
24 hours later.
Yesterday, I did the shoot with Garrain Jones. I finished up the last little part of a documentary that I filmed last year. I'm really proud of it. And finally gonna come and finish this off. After that, Garrain, who's a world-class coach, we did a one-on-one. And I think it was my first like real one-on-one with him. And I've been kind of working with him for over a year, done his retreats, masterminds. But this was like one-on-one time where he's like, what do you want in your life? Like, what are your goals? And I had already set pretty specific goals for 2025, a vision that I had. And I kind of know what I'm wanting. And so I kind of read it out to him, and he just had these little tweaks that I could make, and they were simple. They were like, instead of writing like, I want to feel excited and alive in my body and feel progress in my life, he was like, how about you write it in the tense that it's already happened? Like either I am, I have, or I feel. And so it's like, oh, okay. And he went into this concept called Imagineering. And this is the part I really wanted to just talk about, was he talked about Imagineering. And Imagineering is basically taking yourself to the place without actually going on the place. And we have a train coming, so you're probably not gonna be able to hear me. So I'm gonna pause for a second. Shit hurts. Garrain had me sit on the couch and he said, close your eyes. Close your eyes and imagine you're going to prison for life. You will never see your daughters again. You didn't even get to say bye. You will never feel freedom again. And he went through this little scenario, and immediately it made me want to cry. Like I was just like in that mode, like, oh my God, my life is over. I never got to see my daughters again. I didn't even get to say bye. And he's like, open your eyes. And he's like, how do you feel? And I'm like I want to cry. And I still felt, he's like, you still look like you want to cry. He's like, all right, close your eyes again. And so then he gave me a different scenario. He's like, you just won like this all expenses covered cruise to go around the world, to travel with 10 of your best friends, and each of you get $15,000 per diem to spend on anything you like. And your mom and dad are fully taken care of, and your girls are with you, and all these things. And I was just like lit up, smiling. I could feel it, right? And so the point of Imagineering is pairing that with your goals and the things that you want to do. You can feel those things, and you can put yourself there without actually going there. And that's the whole point he was trying to make. Man, holding this camera up with my arm like this. I broke my GoPro today. So I didn't break the GoPro, but I broke the little holder thing, and I don't have a mount for my, anyway, I'm holding a phone horizontally, and it's weird. I don't hold it like that. So anyway, the point is that he was saying with your goals, you have to go there. You have to experience it before you ever experience it. And that's the way you could do it. You could close your eyes. You could spend time imagining the feeling and going into how you actually would feel to have those things. And you keep doing that. You keep doing that. And that's what kind of aligns you, basically makes you, tunes your radio station to the right frequency so that shit in the real world kind of, it's like beacon, and it shows up, makes you vibrationally fit, he likes to say. Anyway, that whole exercise was really powerful, really simple. And so So Garrain said, write a letter to your future self, thanking them and kind of congratulating them and for doing the things that it took to reach those goals. I'm so proud of you for doing XYZ. And actually write it with your non-dominant hands. I'm a righty, so write it lefty, right? So writing it with your non-dominant hand because it activates a different part of your brain and it creates adaptability. And so I did that. I did that last night and I took it a level deeper. I ended up rewriting the goals in the tense that he said, and I ended up recording my voice saying them. And then I put this Interstellar mix behind it, right? This dope Interstellar Cornfield Chase song and then some other like remixes together over my voice so that I could listen to it at night and I could listen to it in the morning. And it came out really good. I'll share a little bit right here.
I feel excited and alive in my body. My life is progressing in beautiful and fulfilling ways every single day. I have an easeful partner in companionship with a beautiful, yummy, fun, emotionally available, passionate woman that adds to my life.
Yeah, so it's just a way for me to like stay in that energy and like really remember what it is that I'm trying to create this year, what I'm doing. And it was really powerful. I highly recommend it. Got a pile of mail. I think what I'm waiting for is here. I'm waiting for this book. I'm navigating a really heartbreaking thing right now. I have this pizza pet that I might have just killed. It's a Bitcoin Tamagotchi. and you're supposed to feed him. You can give him pizza or beer. You can give him cocaine. You can give him, oh man, I might have lost him. Oh shit. You can give him cocaine and steroids. There's all these little rules, but you have to feed him. And if you give him cocaine, then they have 3 days to live, but they evolve 1.5 times faster. But if you don't give them milk before the 3 days is up, they die. So I set a timer to feed my pet milk last night 11. Well, I pulled an all-nighter working on YouTube, a YouTube episode. The day before, woke up super early, went to go sauna and cold plunge, and I slept through my alarm to feed my pet milk. So intuitively, I was like, oh, you gotta feed your pet earlier while I was cooking. And then again, it just hit me. I come to check, and it says 1 block. 1 block on Bitcoin terms is 10 minutes. So if I sent a transaction to pay for the milk, to feed my pet the milk, the next block would be in 10 minutes. If it was already 1 block, the chances are that I didn't get in the very beginning of the block, which means my pet is probably dead. And yes, it cost me money, and yes, I've been feeding it and giving it cocaine and steroids and all these things. And I'm gonna be so butthurt if my pet is dead, and I think he is dead. I don't know what's happening right now. And yes, this is relevant to the YouTube journey because of this YouTube journey, it cost me a Bitcoin pizza pet, which one day could be generational wealth. All right, that's how much. That's bullshit. It's not bullshit, but it's like, oh man, I hope I didn't fuck this up. And I paid like $400 for this pet and invested I don't know how much money in this pet. A little bit of money feeding it pizza and beer and milk and cocaine and steroids and all these things. What a weird thing to be upset about, but I can feel it in my heart. Like I'm like, oh, did I lose my pet? Bring Buddy online says 2.9 days, so maybe. Oh my god, I saved my fucking pet! Oh, I think so. Holy shit. Loses 1 heart per day, pooping coming NA. Yeah, I'm always checking on you. Okay, let's see. I might have saved my pet. Oh my god. This is so emotional. I'm gonna feed my pet. I'm gonna give my pet a shower because he pooped on himself after eating. I'm gonna see if that poopy thing goes away. And it doesn't say he's gonna die.
And the transaction, oh my God, by the hair of my chinny chin chin. I think I fucking saved my pet, yo. Oh, fuck. Oh my God, investing into this little digital blockchain pet has been like really taking care of something. Because like every day it loses a heart if you don't pay attention to it. So if you go all these days without feeding it or watering it or doing what you need to do, it'll freaking die. And it actually costs money. So in Bitcoin of all things, right? Oh my God, I think I saved my pet by the fucking grace of, yes, it worked. Guys, I'm so grateful. I am so grateful for this little digital pet thing. Oh man, shout out to my friend Pips who taught me about this. I was into NFTs and stuff back in the day, and this is like my coming back into it little by little. Bitcoin, he's pretty dope. Let's see if I can. Yeah, you can see him. He's pretty dope. He's got poop on him. See the poop? But I'm gonna fix that. Anyway, I thought I'd record this part because I almost had like a heartbreaking moment that I would have chalked it up to the cost of this YouTube journey already cost me a pet and money, hundreds of dollars.
I'm all energy. Let's do this, like right now.